I've seen this one, never got a chance to even try it. Standing chest press.
Yeah. You can tell Chad's a real athlete because he warms up proper.
Man, I have to. Being 42, it's like, it's not just the age. This is ever since playing ball, right? It's like, you got to go through the proper mobility.
I didn't play 8 years long as you, and I'm fucking 2 fake hips and a fake shoulder. So.
How long did you play?
I just played to college.
What
I went to the University of Rhode Island.
What did you play? Like linebacker?
I went as a linebacker, but I ended up D-line. 1AA, right? So not the biggest guys in the world. But I was fast, 280 and like kind of quick. So they're like, put your hand down, man.
Man, such a mismatch for them old linemen. Use that agility.
Yeah. I had to get used to that though. I was so pissed when they changed me from linebacker because I went down there at like 245 and I was like a middle linebacker. And they're like, oh yeah, you'll play linebacker. And then I just kept growing and they're like, you don't really understand coverages, do you? And I'm like,
Put your hand in the dirt.
They're like,
go get
just
the
go play in the phone booth down there. You don't have to think about anything, man. Just right there. I'm like, all right. I had never even been in a 3-point stance before I got to college. I was like playing linebacker all the time. Even running back when I was younger.
All right.
See how you press. I just want to see how you would do it if you went in there.
Okay.
Okay, so come over for a sec. You're going to try and get yourself in a position of power to like roll over and power yourself through presses. So I'm rolling over shoulder, pressing through elbow, right? The idea that I want to get into here is that I want to tuck down and squeeze lats in and open shoulders from here. So see how projected I am and how deep my shoulders are? I can pop from here and hold. So I have no tension other than holding on my back and my chest. So when I go to move here, my head's free, but I'm going to drive back into the pad and I'm going to rock away when I push. So I catch things when they come at me. I let them roll my shoulders back. I throw hands away. So I'm always tight in lats and shoulders, rocking back through. So my full extension is me locked out here instead of here. I'm not off.
So maintaining that.
Yeah, that lockdown
engagement. Yeah.
Kind of lockdown feeling in the lat and the trap. So whenever you push, you'll be. The idea is that I'm not going with things anymore when I push. I'm not trying to push things. I'm trying to fall away from them. So I'm trying to extend my things away from me as opposed to me pushing things, right? Put your feet kind of so you feel like you're leaning back already. Try that. It's not bad. Put those feet together. So stand fairly tall, a little lower. Yeah, feel like this weight's back on here already. So this head's neutral. I want you to tuck under and just hold right there. So lock, push out for me an inch. Nope, just right there. Hold that right there for me. A little higher elbow. Feel that pull across here. Yeah. Let this head relax. I want you to shift that head back, lift this chest up and extend. Yeah. I want to let that shoulder relax. Head goes forward, rock head back. So as you press, I want you to feel like you're getting taller every time. So literally stand up taller and extend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, lift that rib cage and extend. Try to corkscrew through that elbow a little bit. So it's a straighter press, yeah. Pull shoulders back. Yeah, so the shoulders relax, hands catch, lift and push. Plant that body weight back into that bench. Yeah, put your force back into here. Shift back your head. There you go. Yeah. Tuck. Boom. Yeah. Oh, wow. So roll under that shoulder. Boom. Shove head. Better. Come on.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's different, man.
So hop on here.
A lot more you got to think about.
If I'm pinned under here and I'm holding these handles, I want to be in the same position I would be for like a super powerful bench. Same position I am there sitting now. So when I go to move here, my head's neutral. I can do whatever I want. When I go to move, I'm literally going to move up the bench. So I'm going to rock my rib cage up and I'm going to push at the same time. So I'm catching, throwing things. So you're going to feel yourself shift up the bench and then push. I feel like this is set around like mid-lat level. Let this relax. No, let that head relax. Let this trap relax. Tuck it under. So arch more. Yeah, just swing that elbow back loose behind that hand. Chest up here a bit. Good. I just want you to pop an inch right there. Hold. Squeeze that lat a bit. I want you to start, this head's up. I want you to start rocking up the bench and then extend in. Yep, extend completely. There you go. Relax. Just extend those arms. Don't think about shoulders. Just launch that hand out. Yep. Rock up and then push. So elbow down into you. Lift up, drive. Move up that bench physically. There you go. Lift rib cage, then extend. Yeah. There you go. 1, rock that head back and palm, same time. Better, good one. Good.
Oh, there's barely any weight.
So it'll be natural for you because you come from like a power background to like want to like be forceful with your press, but just let the movement allow this. Don't think that you have to dictate your contraction by like squeezing harder. The movement will elicit this grab. Right. So the more fluid the movement is and the more catching and stretching it is, my chest just grabs. I don't have to think about flexing into things.
And this is like my, I guess, weak point. It's the part where I need to like develop more. I think just because over the course of being an athlete, the way I've trained was so different, right? It's not muscle building. So the chest is
I had to do the same thing.
Yeah, it's one of those muscles that it takes really, if you start to use other things, you won't develop it, right?
You'll notice that it'll just feel like it's more of, it'll feel more like when you shove someone as opposed to when I push someone. So if like an old lineman comes in and they shoot their hands, that's that punch that they're doing, right? So they're understanding to keep their hands because they don't want to get extended and get pulled out. So they keep their hands back and they fire, but they're doing the same. That's why their pops are so intense, is because they jack into people and they jack into people. They don't go, and then they get swam over, right? So it's the same thing here. You're thinking boom when I push. So all my weights, if my weight is here and I'm pressing this, and I'm not, I say I'm on the pad, my weight is this. That's how hard I'm pushing into the bench. I'm putting my force into the bench, barely any into my hand. Gotcha. Keep that tucked under. It started at the end for me, so let's lock out a rep. Yeah. Just put those hands in a little tighter. Higher. There you go. Chest up as high as you can get it. Set the shoulder down and back. Pull this elbow and let that shoulder relax behind your ear. So let that shoulder go. Head forward, lift up and fire. Yeah, slow out of there. So give me a lift and then squeeze out. Yeah. And then shift that head back. Relax. Shift. Yeah. So tuck under that shoulder. Boom. Rise and then extend. Yeah. Don't think it's a quick push, same as the way down. Yeah. So force that chest to fire to the slow pace. There you go. Force weight into here. Good though.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna have tits after this. D cups.
Oh, there's blood flow. There's blood flow.
Move up that bench. Yeah. Try to settle, then do it. Yeah. Rock up. Don't explode. Lean and then extend. Lean back, extend. Yeah.
I'm here to learn, baby. I'm here to learn. You know, it's one of those things like anything, right? Like, I know we can talk football lingo, so like the more reps you get, the more comfortable, the more natural it becomes.
Yeah.
This is just so unnatural right now for me, but the second step got a little bit better.
Yeah. It's gonna be this. It's the same movement across all things. So like, the way you set up here, the way you set up there is gonna be the same way you set up on everything. The motion stays the same across all of the movements. It's just different angles, different whatever.
Right.
But it's still this feeling of coming around things and not shoulder pressing stuff.
Yeah. And then you see my not problem, but like,
it wants to
engage. It wants to just get locked like this instead of having that dropped sort of shoulder.
So I almost have to think that you're tucking into here more.
Right.
So if I swing elbow open from lat down here, so if I pull your elbows in and swing open from here and then set there. So my pressure is here, so my head can be here. So I can get as much depth as I can here because I'm locked out here and I launch out of that lower lat. So I'm driving out of lower lats, I'm not driving out of shoulder. So I'm tucking. Right?
That's a good way for the mind.
So think you're pulling into lats, rocking. Pulling into lats, rocking. Your back is way stronger than the girdle of your shoulder, right? Us holding something across our shoulders is like shearing in the sense that when it gets heavy, I'm like, fuck. Like, whereas if I have my back, it's just boom. I just move out of it, right? My back is meant to like counterbalance my chest, right? They work against each other, so.
That's what I'm missing, that mind, that thought process.
Yeah. Pause, lift up. Good. So I want you to dip this chest down. And I want you to rock it up and fire. Good.
The coaching cues are key. Woo.
Yeah, speaking another language.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, what the
Football
fuck?
player, former, but I'm used to getting coached. Like, I love it. There's no need for heavy weight. I mean,
We'll get heavy eventually, but
once you lock in that form.
good down.
Oh,
Good, one more. You just win your pro card, literally?
yeah.
Like how many weeks ago? Was it North America?
North Americans, that was August 28th.
How many shows did you do before North America?
That was my 4th show.
Back home you did shows?
Yeah, I've done 2 back home, 1 national last year, and my 2nd national.
Okay.
1 a year.
So much easier than football.
You know what? I explain this to people. I'm so used to having an off-season training, but then you get to the point where you're in season.
Yeah.
You get to play a game every week. It's like, I can make adjustments, I can go work. Bodybuilding, there's guys that do multiple shows, but it's like, it's not the same kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it's different.
When I got into bodybuilding, I was like, I finished playing football because I was not going to go further. I just wasn't good. And I'm like, I like lifting more than I like playing football. Like, I loved fucking lifting, like especially in the winter, like coming into spring camp and shit like that. I was like, fuck, man. And then, so I was like, what am I going to do? I'm like, I love bodybuilding, and I got into bodybuilding. I'm like, all I have to do is like work out an hour a day and just fucking sit around and eat. Like, and no practice, no nothing. I'm like, no coaches yelling at me. I'm like, this fucking great.
That
like
part of
the
it,
easiest sport ever.
I love it. You know, it's like, it is kind of, it's less work.
Yeah, I mean,
total,
just like,
but I feel like
your
you're
body of work
discipline.
over the day is like, I mean, you have treatment, then you have practice, you have meetings, you have film. You're like,
all day.
It's like, you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Now it's just like, I lifted and I'm eating now.
Just resting. I get to focus on recovery more than the work, right? But, I mean, do you feel like football, the athlete in you helped you transition to sport of bodybuilding?
It was so much easier. Like, it was easier because I literally shifted from like my senior year, I stopped playing, and then that next semester, I was like, I want to get into bodybuilding, and I met a guy who was a natural dude, and I was like, oh, give me like a bodybuilding style diet and like training, because I don't know what that is. Like, I have an idea about it, you do it, so tell me. He's like, just do a show, and I was like, okay. So I fucking, he didn't tell me how to do juice, he didn't tell me to do anything, and I was doing juice on my own. Like, people were looking at me with, I was 225 on stage. I started dieting at 275. Yeah, I was eating like 1,500 calories, bro. I was emaciated. And then I got with someone that knew what they were doing. They're like, oh, yeah, you're doing this all wrong. Good though.
None like a good drop set.
Bastards laughing at you. That's just gonna get his ass.
You've seen worse, though. Come on, be honest. You've seen worse. Do you tend to focus on supersets?
Yeah.
With everything, or just?
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, if it comes to like, we'll do dumbbell after this, like dumbbell press. I won't superset with dumbbell press really, just because I'll focus on like more of the power and getting the weight to move, kind of burn you out. But on most stuff, superset, yeah. Just trying to, it's more blood volume than I'm concerned about like how much weight we're moving. I'd rather like obliterate that muscle fiber and do it quickly than to like take an hour to maybe get that kind of a pump.
And I've kind of tinkered with it all, right? I've done like mini giant sets for chest, and it actually feels like really good because you get so much blood in there.
Yeah, that's what you need, right? Yeah.
BCAA, EAA, intra.
It's Hawaiian Coke right there.
Shaved,
the boat.
Shaved coconut. Straight from the island.
Yeah.
It's the secret.
It's the secret to why all Hawaiian dudes are massive.
And a little bit of dirt. And salt, Hawaiian salt.
Up in this kind of crack right here, both sides. Show me how you would hit it on your own. Okay, so good. Just come back to here. Put your butt back for me. I got the weight with you. Have your feet in front of you a bit. Good. I want you to lean forward a little bit on those hands. Just chest up though. Just feel like you're kind of lean your body back. Yeah, relax there, hold there for me. So hold that tension. Relax the shoulder down. Put that chest up a little higher. Good. Tension on that hand, so open that hand wide. I want you to think, nope, you're good right there. So right when you come in here, you can feel that pec with your hand, right? Let the hand pull your pec apart, so relax to there. And I want you to fall back, lift it, drive your head back and lift your chest. Yeah. So I don't want you to bring those shoulders around. I want you to tuck that elbow and sweep that chest in.
Yeah. Is it okay to focus palm like this?
Yeah, but it'll just stay on, but just think it's more like that, yeah. Shift that head. Try not to swing out of there. So try and be here, lean back and slide. Yeah, so this chest is gonna get bigger as you go up. So lift up, tuck in. Yeah, don't worry about the drop back. Just tuck those shoulders down a bit. Let that hand pull out, scoop lat. Yeah, good. Hands on just like you did on the laying down one over there. It's the same positioning. So if I'm laying the laying down one where you're like that, I want you to hold this shoulder back. So I want this head forward, chaps down. No, get that shoulder back for me. So pop right there. I want that to settle. Head's down right now. I want you to roll this shoulder down and I want you to fall back and lift up. Press through incline. So let that drop in, relaxed. Roll, shove. Give me more extension through palm. So hand shock it. There you go. Let it settle.
My chest is on fire. Oh, the chest is on fire.
It's a good pump so far.
I don't know. Shall we see? Oh, yeah.
Keep pumping it up.
Let's keep pumping.
Yeah. So come around this lap. There you go. Remember, it drifts.
Oh, shit. So the goal on that isn't to try to touch.
The thing is, if you're doing it right, like even if I stand here and I squeeze my pecs in, I'm just trying to get this to contract. I'm here. So even on air, I'm here. So why would I go here and lose it? I'm just like shoving it. So I want to get here. If you end up tapping because you're able to tap, cool. But the size of your chest and your arms, there's no way you should. The contraction should happen way faster.
This is right there.
I think this is more of like a dramatic up and tuck. Up and tuck. So I'm incline pressing while I shove up. So feel that tuck down in, relax.
I know you boys was lit when we won the championship. I was still here when they got it done that year. That was the last year we were here.
Mike, where were you when that was happening, the whole parade and stuff?
I was in it. I have videos of being in it. Yeah.
Because you were with Drake, huh, a little bit. What was your last season with him, or your last?
I stopped working for him like 3 years ago now. But like when they won the championship, it was like I was on the back of a pickup truck for the whole parade. And he was on a bus. I was just hanging on the back of a pickup truck. I have all these videos of me just filming all these people. It was fucking people. It's like it's all just, especially when you're going up university. People like up on the fucking light towers, like it's as far as you can see every street. People,
It's like a movie.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
I was like, if these people lose their mind, we're all fucking dead, dude. They're just gonna fucking rip us apart, bro. No one's stopping us. I'm surprised they were even able to make the lane to drive in. Like,
No, bro, that's crazy.
oh.
Finally got it at the end.
I want you to corkscrew. So I want you to pull into those armpits and set those shoulders down behind you. I don't want you to be able to see this trap in the mirror. So I want that arm to collapse into you. So it falls right into those lats. Head forward, launch up. Squeeze those hands and flex into here. Yeah. So I want that extension all the way out through that palm. Squeeze into that palm.
So we're not going all the way down?
Nope, right there.
Oh, jeez.
Things changing. It's the same shit, different angle. If I sit here with dumbbells and I kick back, I roll them under, I'm going to try and get myself as deep as I can on my shoulder blades and settle here. So I got the dumbbells here and I'm resting my head. There's no tension in my shoulders. So when I go to move, it's the same thing you just did there on that incline. I'm going to rock my rib cage up through things, through my lats, and I'm going to move and flex through my hands. So I'm catching, rocking. I'm not burying my chin. So don't start going, let that head float. So it moves when you move, right?
Gotcha.
Tuck into those lats a bit. Chest up, shoulders open, elbows open. No, don't push hard, just relax. No, don't push at all. Just let it relax there. Head up right now. So heads forward. Slowly rock back and extend slowly. So it's this movement across. So we're trying to come through lats, underneath pushes. Relax. Yeah,
a little convergence.
Yeah, so when I get here, when you get to the bottom here, so come down, this will drop, and you'll move and press. The thing with you is that you're always wanting to move this arm with this body, but this body can stay here and this arm can do whatever it wants. You can push your arm down here, just push my hand up slowly, just your arm. See how much range you get if you don't bring that?
Right.
So if this shoulder stays down, you can extend those hands as high as you want. Up into that, keep that shoulder behind you. Throw your feet under you. Give me a flat level plane like you had a bar on your chest. Roll that lat under a bit more. Heads up. Good. First thing I want you to do is move up, then I want you to squeeze across. Go. Yeah, let that head look up at the ceiling. Drift back. Yeah, try not to come around. Try to extend that palm through. Yep. So lift up chest first, then drive. There you go. Yeah, keep that a little flat for me. Yeah, fire. Push my hand back. 2 more. 1. Slower out of the bottom. Better. Slow down your transition because your transition is quick because the power that you're used to. But if I think that my transition is just, and then I can squeeze, I'll grab more. If I miss this here, I have to catch it later. Whereas if I get under it here and I squeeze now, then I can be as strong as I want through the end range. I just want to slow that little thing back.
Explosiveness out the bottom.
Use that explosiveness to push back into the bench as opposed to like jam that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And don't worry about how it's not about how deep my hands get. So it's not about if I'm here and this is as deep as I can pull my shoulders behind me. My hands are only here. So I don't need to get my hands here. It's wherever that shoulder girdle sits and wherever I lock into my lat, that's my depth.
So when we get set up, boom.
Yeah, when you're set here, you're already locked on that lat, so I'm moving. So I don't have to fight for more depth. I just feel that shoulder settle, and I move those hands. So my shoulder's like loading a spring, my hands fire off. I just feel like there's this, when you get to the bottom, there's this little relaxing that settles into here, and then that shoulder fires. So we settle and then we fire off that lat.
You know what's weird? Because I'm so focused on lat engagement, my back is like activated.
Yeah,
my back is pumped.
It should be.
Like,
that's how you know you're a good presser, if your back's pumped after a pressing motion.
fuck you. Bro, that's crazy. My back is pumped.
Your posture. Woo. So your ceremony's tomorrow?
But tonight's the...
Let's go in the Hall of Fame. CFL Hall of Fame.
So Mike's taking me to the Hall of Fame workout today.
Wow.
Tonight's the welcome reception, so
Sweet.
solid little pump before I get there.
They're trying to re-sign you.
Yeah.
You're like, it's fucking jacked.
You know what's funny? I get so much of that message now when I post on IG. Oh man, you can still play. Just because I look like this don't mean I can still play. I don't run anymore. Like, I'll tear my hamstring right off the bone if I was to try and,
Up here first. Yeah. 2. 1. Grab that lat. Good down. Good man.
oh. You said we done? Moving on? On next? Like that. That's how I'm feeling right now.
I don't know, this here.
Pure muscle.
How's the pump feeling right now?
Bro, it feels incredible. You know, it's...
Little flexes for us by the end of the video.
Yeah. We'll go to the spot. I see everybody going. That's the picture spot. But no, I'm feeling amazing, man. You know, it's I'm still fairly new in this bodybuilding game, but I'm a student of the game, any game I play. So truly thankful that Mike offered an opportunity to come and learn and do something different. I think part of being a pro, now that I'm a pro bodybuilder, is having that approach and mindset of always willing to want to learn more, always wanting to grow, and that's how I was as a football player. I was never too good. I was never too, I was always coachable. I was always learning from everybody. It didn't matter if you're a rookie or the veteran, I'm learning from both sides, Coaches switch all the time. You keep learning from every coach because they come from so many different places. So for me, being here, having an opportunity to learn from watching and actually now getting coached by Mike for today, it's an unbelievable experience, and I'm truly thankful and blessed for it. So Mike, man, while we're doing this, I just want to say thank you, brother.
No problem, man.
This is awesome. Pump's been great. Workout's been great. Getting my butt whooped. That's what we want. Wow.
Just getting that rib cage up makes a difference, right?
That cue, rib up first.
But it's also even if you're in men's physique or you're bodybuilding or fucking whatever, it's if you can project that, like I'm standing like this. If I can stand like this, then I can blow up. Like bodybuilders, front relax, they stand there, boom, and they envelop into something, right? So it's the same thing. But if you don't understand how to do that when you're moving through stuff, how the hell does your body just all of a sudden do it? It's never done it through movement, right? It's like me telling you to run a route. Like I'm telling you about it, and then go run it. It's like, no, you have to run it. You have to have done it to be able to do it in the game. And I mean, like, well, you're going to go up and zigzag, and then you're going to run. It's like, well, zigzag how? What the fuck am I doing here, right?
Wow, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So that's why a lot of guys, like in your class, it's not so. It's even more important because your class is structure. Like it's literally all structure. It's how well you structure and come around. But in bodybuilding, it's like these guys, you see them hit shots like front doubles, and they like these things expand and explode, and they're like pop up.
Crazy.
But like some guys don't. Some guys just put their arm up, and you're like, what happened? He's got no fucking chest. He's got no whatever because he doesn't do it when he lifts. So he doesn't have that development through here, right? Whereas like football players is also a good thing because you have so much core development from being able to like take hits, impacts, like change of direction, all that stuff. You have it in there. It's just now you got to like really force it up.
And I think on that note, as a football player, I've had to cave in a lot. Brace. My body's almost like this, protective. So now I'm not taking hits, so it's like I need to train it again to be able to just
relax,
be open.
No more danger.
No more danger.
You're getting ear-holed in the gym.
Bro, that happens.
Full contact.
Somebody had an extra high dose, or they're just off on that day.
The easiest way to start here is pull these in already. So pull them in right to you, just like we're pressing. So this would be your press. Right, you're here now. Pull those shoulders back deep and elbows back. Relax. Nope, just pull them in right there. Walk forward now. Tip over now. So head's up, chest is up, a little taller here. Open until you feel that pressure on your chest. Bring it forward a little bit so this lat's engaged. Good down. Good job. You made it. Bassett's going to be zooming in on those titties for the next 10 minutes.
Is that it, Mike?
Yeah.
Done?
Yeah, man. Good job. Appreciate you.
If you had to give me a couple coaching cues as I'm going to working through my push exercises, based on what you've seen, things I need to focus on.
Just like I said, get understanding that arm moves without your body. Get yourself in position so that the arms do the work, and just understand that lift. Understand like the chest cavity, like the rib cage can depress, but it can also rock up. So I can embrace, I can like accept weight coming at me, but I can also get momentum to drive up through it. I don't have to be in these stagnant positions all the time, right? And that'll help your shoulder development because the shoulders will, if the shoulder's stuck here, like if you're always kind of here, and these start to fire and this chest starts to lift, now we're here without you even doing anything. Because we've engaged here, but learning how to do posture.
That's the posture you want right there.
Yeah. So we can get into other postures. You can get yourself into these like forward postures and look wide and all this stuff, but you understand this shoulder dexterity of being able to roll my shoulder back and forth through stuff. These big guys, they don't have that. That's why they're so limited in their development. They can't move their fucking shoulders.
Yeah, mobility is crucial, man.